Okay, so here is the first engine I'm going to look at. It's the Enya R120. Now, this engine still will not turn over, and I say still because the first thing I did was I took it out and I heated it all up extremely hot. It's still warm, but it's not hot, in the hopes that that would enable me to free it up. I even had a prop on here, and I couldn't get it to turn at all, so this is going to end up just being a straight teardown. I really have been getting in the habit of where if I've got an engine that's in good enough shape and at least turns over, I'll take it out and run it first. That way it kind of cleans out the internals, heats them all up, makes it a lot easier to disassemble. But in this instance I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'm going to zoom in just a hair more and hopefully keep it in frame while I start taking this engine apart. I think I can get the head off here. I need to move this intake manifold first. So a lot of these fasteners are probably going to come out pretty easily because I have heated them and I oiled them up, and that gasket's toast. So a lot of these are, I've already even kind of cracked some of them loose off camera just to make sure I wasn't going to have an issue. Alright, so this head's about to come off. We'll see what kind of condition. I don't even know if these rock arms move because I couldn't get the thing to turn over at all. Holy shit. Wow. If that isn't disgusting looking. Look at what the hell is inside this thing. God bless. I don't even know what that shit is. Nasty bunch of crap. Man, that's bad. Okay, moving on. Oh boy, look at this. Both these valves are stuck down. I don't even understand how that happens. Let me zoom in on this some more so you can see how much crusting there is of crap on here. Wow. Apparently this engine was not shut down properly because it's gross. Wow. I don't think I've come across a Enya engine in this condition in quite some time. I think that's probably a good thing. I wonder it wouldn't turn over. Would you want to turn over if your internals look like that? Jeez. I have no idea the history or anything of these engines. None of that information was provided to me. What I'm finding here is, you know, you're seeing it for the first time just like I am. So far it's pretty gross. It feels like it's cracking, like it's dry rotted. I think just about everything on this thing is going to have to be replaced. At least as far as gaskets and that type of thing. Wow. It's really unfortunate to see an engine like this. Yeah. I didn't figure I'd actually be able to turn that. Break it free. Probably gonna have to go out and heat this thing up again and smack that with a rubber mallet. Break that free. See if I can get some of this crap out of here. Jeez. Now some of this liquid in here is oil I put in the glow plug hole, but I mean look at that. That's just, excuse my language, but that's just fucked up. think this thing's going to have to get a lot of oil and a lot more heat before I'm even going to have a chance in hell at getting any more of this apart. You can come in here, Chloe. I hear you out there. Come on in, Coco. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we're gonna have to stop it, pause it for here for now until I go wrangle this thing apart. Well, this was about the most difficult front end removal I've ever seen. I mean, I heated this thing up several times, and I even put it in my ultrasonic cleaner for, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes, and I still ended up having to go out and heat it up and then put this darn thing in a vise to get this thing apart. And now that it's cooled off a bit, it's still probably going to give me some trouble. Damn. I'm using this just as a get a grip on it, but geez, I think I'm gonna have to go heat this up. As it stands, I still haven't been able to get the gearbox off. I mean, it moves. The thing here is that you've got these two gears and then that drive gear that go inside of a bearing, and those two gears, the timing gears, actually just go into bronze pockets. So there's 3 contact points there that when things congeal and dry really form a bond there. And since the tappets haven't come out, I don't really have a means. I can try and wick oil in here to heat it up, but I don't really have a good means to get oil in there. I can probably try and do it here, but that's going into the crankcase. I really need it in here so I can heat it up and try and liquefy that, so this will pull right off, because while I was trying to get this front housing off, I was also trying to pull this thing off, and as you can see, it moves. But I'll be damned if that thing will come off yet. So this is one wicked Enya 120, and as it stands, I'm going to have to go heat this up again just so I can pop that cover off, or that front housing off, because it's really on there again right now. Okay, so I drizzled a little bit of oil in here and just went out and heated it up again very slightly. Let me take this glove off. Yeah, so this will be what the inside of this thing looks like. Holy shit. Look at this rust on that thing. Well, at least we know this is the part that would turn, so it must be the piston that's seized up inside there. Let's see what this looks like. Oh geez, this is really bad. This is bad and ugly. So these things move. It looks like this disc here, I don't know if that's broken or if it just never really was fully encapsulated. I'm gonna have to just try and see if I can get this stuff out. Man, this is in pretty rough shape. Let me go see if I can keep working on getting these pieces out, and then I'll show you all the pieces once they're ready to get cleaned up. Okay, so these pieces are still extremely hot, so I'm going to have to use these gloves. I was able to pull the sleeve out of the cylinder, but I still can't get that piston to move at all. I'm probably going to put this in my LA's Totally Awesome cleaner, ultrasonic, and see if it can't start getting some more of that out, and possibly just push it down like that. I did have to put a little bit of CLR, calcium lime rust remover, in there to kind of help. Maybe I thought it was rust. The iron ring rusted to the sleeve, which it still could be, but I mean, this thing won't even turn. I'm just glad I got the sleeve out. So this, it took a lot of effort. A lot of effort and a lot of heat to get this thing out. So you can see, you know, I don't mean to knock the owner of this engine, but goddamn, man. You people watching this, this is the kind of crap that happens when you don't take care of your engine. You don't properly shut them down, you don't store them properly, you don't put after run in them. This is the kind of crap you have to deal with. A very nice Enya 120 4-stroke, and I'm not even confident I'm going to be able to get this thing operational again because it's in such sad shape. I still have this, which is really starting to rust up bad. So I still have to go and try and get this part apart. But I mean, there's the status of this thing so far. And it's in pretty bad shape, without a doubt. I mean, I am not kidding. This is by far the worst condition I've seen an engine come across my table in many, well, I won't say many years, in a long time.